Hey guys, it's Danny. Wow, long time no see. Oh my gosh, this room has a lot of echo. Hopefully I can remove it in post-production. So today I'm here in this very early morning to show you the new grow space, which is not optimized yet. It's not completed yet, but you guys have been waiting a lot and I took my time to recover. I'm gonna tell you all about it, don't worry. And I'm gonna try to talk a little bit more silent because it's very early morning and my husband is still sleeping and I'm just like 2 rooms away. So it's not a separate room like the old greenhouse used to be. Anyway, but we're here, the orchids are here. I'm gonna show you a little bit around, show you how the orchids are doing and tell you the plants that I have because as I was saying, things are not optimized and everything is just kind of here together, right? So, let me give you a little tour because why not? You guys deserve an update. So, here is one of the sides of the room. This will be my background. This is where I'm gonna film. This is my little desk. Let's call it a desk. It's full of stuff. This is the Vittsjo desk that I used to have a few years ago. It's the only thing that fits in this room. I just need to get like a tablecloth or something for the top because it's transparent. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put like a glass sticker or a window film, or I'm just gonna go with another one of those Ikea table rollers, cloths, I don't know how they were called. I might do that actually. So this will be my background, which will be fairly better, I guess, than the old one because the old one was pretty busy and whenever I was doing thumbnails, you could not see what I was holding because of all of the mess in the background. The orchid I was holding is kind of getting lost in the background, right? So this will be a much better background. Those are the closets. I didn't want to put them, to be honest, but they were included in the price and it would have been a shame. It also means I cannot use that side, like to put shelves, but it's okay, never mind. Here I have my little fan, and this is a window that points to the east. There's nothing exciting outside, it's just another house. I will be putting some frosty window film there because there's quite a lot of sun at some point coming through that window right here, smacks me right in the face. So I'm gonna put a frosty window film there. I just wanted to brighten the room. The room is very bright, by the way, super bright. So I'm just gonna put a frosty film there. You don't need to see the neighbors' houses and stuff. I'm trying to be at an angle here. There's nothing exciting, just, walls. So if I put that window film there, it's gonna be okay. We didn't put drapes or anything because they would have hit with the door of the closet. So yeah, a window film would be much better. Now below this little window, I have my Ikea shelf here with 3 plants, 2 of which are very long, very pendant. This might not be their final place, just so you know. None of these orchids might be here long term. I just put them here because, goodness, I'm gonna tell you how we moved them after the tour. I'm gonna give you a few ideas of what I've been through, what I've been through in the past month. I can't believe I'm still relatively healthy. Right, here are the 2 Detolf shelves. Oh my goodness, you're loud. Yeah, sorry, in the morning people are going to work. So these are the 2 Detolf shelves with my tinier orchids. I'm considering buying another Vittsjo shelf and putting it here. And these, I might put them in the bedroom and just hold stuff there because I think this goes better and could hold more orchids. I don't know. I'm very kind of careful with space here because it is a very tiny room compared, to the previous room. It's a normal bedroom, pretty much, normal tiny bedroom. And I have to make use of the space as best as possible. So here I have the kitties. I don't have space for the Milsbo shelf, so that one probably will be donated. Yeah, so they used to be in the Milsbo, now they're here. Have my habanerias. I'm gonna give you a few thoughts about some orchids here. This is, oh, where's your tag? It's the Nobilior, I think. yeah, nobiliar. She used to be here and she had some issues with the roots. Do you see how I put like mulch, quote unquote, on top of my pots? That's great, prevents cyanobacteria. At the same time, if you have a rootless orchid that needs some moisture around the roots, it's not the best because bark doesn't retain moisture. So what I do is I put them in a bed of sphagnum moss, which is temporary. You can see this one already has roots, and then I move them back once they get roots. What I want them to do is just be close to moisture, and you can already see I have formations up top. It's not live moss, don't get excited, it's just algae and cyanobacteria. And at some point, if it gets too much, it can burn the root tips. But that's how I address rejuvenation. Right, so just a few tiny orchids, nothing really all that exciting. Here, finally, my Grace Dunn is waking up. Do we see? She is starting growth, so I started to water her. I don't have my bark here. I need to get the bark from the previous location and put the top dressing, because right now there's nothing. The Tolumnias are here as well, all of them. I have a few things that I'm propagating for somebody. And yeah, nothing super exciting, as you can see. Up top here, I just have a few plants, but I have some plants with the top of the Vittsjo shelves, actually. Here I have mainly the Phalaenopsis because they don't really require much light for now. I need to put light on top, and I already purchased something. I'm testing out some stuff. You might see them in a different video, but up top, yeah, it's just Phalaenopsis storage, quote unquote, for now because they don't need light, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna keep them. Anyway, so in the middle here, we have the bigger Cattleyas, let's say. I am considering something. I think I did a mistake. You see, I removed one of the shelves from the Vittsjo, and I thought, okay, this section will be for the tall Cattleyas. But then at the bottom, I have issues watering and seeing the other orchids. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a switcheroo and make this a 2-shelf, let's say, section. And this, I'll remove that shelf and make it the tall shelf for the tall orchids because it's gonna be easier to see and water. Do you see, like if I stand here, what do I have on the bottom shelf? Nobody knows, nobody can see. How do I water them? Difficultly, let me tell you. So it's a project because it takes a lot of time. I need to move the Barinas. Oh my goodness, you don't want to know. So I'm not up for it right now, but I think I'm going to do a switch. Right, let's look at the orchids that we have here. We have the golden peacock blooming. The orchids took a little bit of a hit as well because they stayed dehydrated for a little bit. They didn't like it, but they're recovering. We have the Cucullata, which is blooming. We have the Princess Jackie here. Very cute, very nice. And I don't know what's interesting here. The Bulbophyllums, the Mastercianum bloomed once again, but I didn't catch it. And here I have an experiment. Some of you might guess. The experiment started with 20, I guess, flower spikes, and we're down to 1, and this one is dying as well. Video soon. Let me know in the comments if you know what the experiment is about. Of course it failed, but let me know if you know what this experiment is about. So I have some kitties, and that's about it. Don't want to show you too much on this area because you can see right through, but yeah, it does have a drape on this side. I just don't want to put it down now because it's going to be too dark, but when the sun is here, I can use it. I don't like to use it because I want to give my orchids a lot of light, but when I'm going to film and stuff, I might be using it. I should have put it down now, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, nothing super interesting here other than, by the way, everything is just placed here temporarily. But do we see my Catasetum orchids? Do we see how nice they grew this season that I kept them without pests? Oh my goodness. High hopes for the Signotus Wine Delight that he will bloom. And surprise, surprise, this is the Black Orchid, the Millennium Magic. I do believe we are producing something there. That is a flower spike, in my opinion. I'm so happy. I haven't seen this one in bloom in 5 years, 6 years, just because it was constantly being set back by the insects and everything. And now, look, I kept all of the foliage. So nice. I'm so proud. Right, down there, it's very bright. I have some Phalaenopsis. Do you remember I used to have 3 Vittsjo shelves, the tiny ones? I can only fit 2. And this was the place where the Phalaenopsis were. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep the Phalaenopsis here or up top or what I'm going to do. But I have some Phalaenopsis here. I discovered I have too many Phalaenopsis. Right. Okay, and this wall, the final wall, is for all of my Cattleyas and just other orchids. Again, you see up top I have that removed shelf, double shelf section. And down there, I can barely see the orchids. Yeah, boo-boo. I need to switch them. Because if I have like 2 shelves here, I can clearly see what I have on the shelves and easily water them. And here I can clearly see what I have in this shelf because the middle shelf will be gone. So you can see. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but anyway. Never mind, I'm gonna redo it. Here I have a few things to show you. The Jaira Kiku was in bloom. Now she is very discolored because it's been 3 weeks, I think, but you've seen her in the community section in the picture. She was beautiful. This is my chocolate drop. Can I make this a little less bright? There we go. That's the Kiku. This is the chocolate drop. Oh my goodness, she smells sweet and nice, and she's the glossiest thing of life. She's beautiful. What else? I have a few more buds here and there. I have this one in bloom. She's been in bloom again for 3 weeks. I don't even know what she is because she's a new one. It's the Copper Queen Ruby Lip. Beautiful. It's one of the more recent purchases. And yeah, just the tall kitties here and there. And down below, just random dendrobiums, cattleyas, and other orchids. Nothing super exciting. Some of them, they had buds, but they kind of dried or blasted. It's a better way of putting it because they were dehydrated for a little while. So now that I gave you, and let me just give you like a view from this angle. Now that I gave you, oh, and again, Phalaenopsis up top, which might not stay there. But anyway, so now that I gave you a little bit of a tour, it's not much, it's just the normal bedroom, but it's full of orchids, which is the most important thing. Let me just tell you a little bit about the move and everything. It was awful. I said that if I ever like win the lottery, I shall never move again. I'm not doing it, no. So what we did was, yes, we did get some people to help us with the big stuff, like the fridge, mattress, and all of those things which did not fit in our cars. But there were only a few of them. Everything else we kind of brought ourselves. And I did a stupid thing. I kind of took it upon myself. See, here in Cyprus where I live, we have what I like to call the Greek vacation. This means that 2 weeks out of the year, no one's working. Well, there are people working, like supermarkets work, but businesses don't really work. And my husband was free for these 2 weeks as well. And definitely he helped me with moving stuff, but I started to move stuff 1 week before his vacation. And I thought I could do it by myself because I'm a strong woman. The thing is, we used to live on the 2nd floor of a building with no elevator. And this has been the worst summer I've ever been through. And summers don't do good with my health. I can get over them, but if I meddle too much in the sun, it's not good. It's not good at all. So what I did was I started to move all sorts of stuff up and down the stairs in 40-degree weather, 40 Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess, something like that. And for the first week, I was doing okay-ish, of course, with the headaches and of course with the, exhaustion, but I was doing okay. Starting the 2nd week, when my husband could help me as well, I started to really drop, like really sick. All of my current or born with defects started to act up more than ever. I've never felt this sick. Ever. Very bad period of my life. That's why I took such a long break. I usually don't take such long breaks from YouTube, and I felt a little guilty for it and scared because if you take breaks from YouTube, the algorithm punishes you, and if you don't work, you don't get money, Very scary times, but I had to because I felt so sick. I've never felt so sick. And I was taking risks. Let's say I was taking 1 day easier, right? But the next day I didn't feel better, you know? So it was a little bit scary, but I'm much better now. What kept me alive were those stuff like Gatorade and stuff that give you electrolytes and stuff. That's the only thing that kept me afloat. Because I think I got so dehydrated. Yeah, it was bad. So that's kind of over with. We moved the orchids, we moved the aquariums, we moved the stuff we need. We still have a lot of stuff to move, like some personal stuff, some winter clothes. Who cares about the winter clothes, to be honest? We need to move them at some point, but it's too hot still to do that, and I'm not going through that again. But yeah, that was bad. The move was bad. I'm never doing it again, not for all the money in the world. If somebody offers to move my stuff, I don't know, because I like to pack my stuff myself. If I ever move again, it's going to be in the winter and it's going to be with help. So if I can't afford to move, I'll never move. Never again. No thanks. I'm good here. So yeah, the way that we moved the orchids, we cut some boxes. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't film much because I was very sick. I took a few pictures. I was hoping to make this moving vlog. No, I was very sick. I felt very sick and I was just pushing it through, trying to survive, to be honest. It wouldn't have been a nice vlog. I didn't want to extend the time either. With vlogs, you always like take more time. See, the sun is already starting to shine through. Right, so what we did was we got some boxes, we cut them in half and we made trays. And we made somewhere like 15 trays of these orchids. And we put everything in our cars, did like multiple trips here and there. And then we stored these in a different room for a little bit until I installed the Vittsjo shelves. The Vittsjo shelves, I disassembled everything and I put them back together here. That was fun as well. And I reused everything, like I reused all of my barinas and everything. I still have a few, which means I can make another Vittsjo shelf. And I did not water them, all of this. I did not water them for two weeks in full summer. They did not like that. Some of them I think lost their roots, like this guy. Yeah, that used to hydrate. It did not hydrate for a week, so I lost the roots on that one, but it's okay, new roots will form. So some of them took a real hit, but they're pulling through. They're okay now. Wow, I cannot, like, you guys told me in the comment section it's the worst thing you've ever been through. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know if it's just me being weak or it was hot. I don't know what it was, but it was the worst thing I've ever been through psychologically. I'm not even gonna tell you how bad it was and how bad I felt, and I just didn't know if I would ever recover. But yeah, here we are today. Now, as I was saying, things are just put here because there are so many things still to do and like arrange in the house and get for the house that, you know, I'm taking it one step at a time, let's say. So yeah, that's how I moved the orchids. We moved them ourselves in the boxes and the trays, and I didn't get to water them. I had to install the reverse osmosis here after I moved them, and yeah, I watered them in the meantime. They're okay, but they suffered along with me, I think. So that's how I moved the orchids. Maybe I will do like a video, like a beginner-oriented video about how to properly move orchids. Maybe I have already a video. I think I have a packing video. But I will make a proper video about moving them correctly. Because if I would have watered them, there wouldn't have been any issues. And I'm gonna give you some tips. I did not water them prior to moving. That was one of the mistakes, but I was already feeling sick and I just couldn't water them. I still have reverse osmosis water back at the old greenhouse that I didn't use because I just didn't have the power to use it to water my orchids. Anyway, so I'll tell you about that maybe in a different video. I just wanted to do a little tour very fast just to show you everything, just tell you I'm okay, and I'm gonna try to post regularly again. I know in 11 years is the first time that I just take so much break, right? Not even when I moved to Cyprus I took so much break. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good, you guys. Thankfully, I'm okay now. So this is my grow space. Thank you guys so much for watching. Slowly and surely we'll get back to the regular schedule. I have some pre-recorded videos in the old greenhouse. You'll see them that I didn't get around to edit. So we're gonna post those as well. But for now and for today, this is it. Wait, hold on. There, privacy. Right, so this is the room for now. Slowly and surely we're gonna make it a little bit better, hopefully resolve the echo issue. I don't know, you guys should tell me if there's a lot of echo here or I'm just overreacting. So yeah, there you go, you guys. Thank you so much for waiting for me. Hope you're all doing okay. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below, and how are your orchids? What have you been up to lately? I am a work in progress, both myself and the room. I'm trying to get fully to 100 and yeah, start creating some new and exciting content. And yeah, I don't know if this was what you were expecting. It's just a normal bedroom, but you know what? I'm gonna be able to relate to many of you right now, because you know, this is part of my house. It's not a separate room anymore, and it's just a normal bedroom that I transformed into a grow space. And slowly and surely we'll make this look better and better. And I'll give you, I'll make another video at some point about how I water everything. And yeah, stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you're all doing well. So I'll see you next time. Bye.